Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What the hell again? Of course, we need the Federico Di Marco, guys. We need Federico Di Marco as like left back because he can use his speed, and in this position, look, I strike Federico Di Marco to attack. So this guy must defend and Baresi must have a right. Baresi is like a right back, bro. He should attack and defense together.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way.
And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. He's got away. Kirkchu. That is a brilliant interception. It's a loose touch.
Hello.
And the ball is anyone's. Oh, he's got a
Who is this?
crucial one in there.
Subaira Harain. Welcome.
Oh, this looks sharp. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Dink through. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And the ball's come loose here. Kukcu. Looking to play him in. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Out of play for a throw.
Bang.
And he's managed to gift it back. Albert Ferrer. Serginho. Baresi. The less said about that pass, the better. Serginho going full tilt down the left. Hazard might just make this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Red card, red card.
It's a free kick.
What the hell?
No surprise,
No red.
that's a booking. Baresi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Raul. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up.
Please don't miss. Okay.
And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tries a shot!
What the hell?
They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He's had a shot!
What the hell?
That is world class! Pippo Inzaghi!
What the hell, Inzaghi, bro?
True class! Into the lead once more. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
Shoots! He has done it!
He has done
Again,
it.
in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho. And a chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That high. Oh, it's Mariam.
Inzaghi looks to get on the end of this, and he's intervened well there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
What the
And he has
hell?
been fouled there,
Please no red.
and he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Foden. And he's away. Hazard!
Okay, no problem.
It's a goal!
That's better
He
than
is so impressive.
Saliba.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Got
The
the
run
yellow
was
card.
explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Hazard picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through, and it's played in here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Van
Ci
Dijk.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Look at the space. Real chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Kupchu. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first half is done.
Not bad,
It's hard
not
to
bad.
say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is
Gak masalah
decisive or
gitu.
not, but so
Kita
far,
masih ada satu babak
haven't
lagi
really
di
seen enough to
partai.
indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Viene sostituito con il
Milan
numero
2 up,
20.
but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! It's there! And they
Trivela.
are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Baresi makes the
Oh, ngeluarin
interception.
skill roulette-nya bang, sabar lah. Belum pemanasan pak, dari tadi udah tuh.
Now it's Inzaghi,
Namanya juga main
looking for options for movement.
Wuhui! Aduh, Berbatang nggak bisa shooting.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Eh.
Goes for
Aduh,
finesse.
nggak chip ya.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well,
Tadi
let's
udah,
just
Bang, udah
consider
keluar
that one a
skillnya.
rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Langsung aja ke depan, dah lama.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aduh.
Raul, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Kokchu. And here's Raul.
Dipepet terus tuh, 2
It's
biji.
all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in
That's all
possession
very bad,
and carried
very bad, very
almost no threat at all. The referee's awarded a free kick,
Taliban merah dong, enggak deh.
and that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes
Yang
a loose
penting
foul
win,
can
yang
trigger a
penting
completely
win.
different
Ya
spell
nggak
of
sih?
play, and it makes even less sense.
Kita banyak tingkah itu kalau udah menang telak bang. Daripada banyak tingkah masih kalah nih kayak orang tadi malah ke gol jadi 5. Gol kelimanya nih orang kocak. Terus offset gak sih dia?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
Kocak
really
banget
prove
orang.
productive?
Mau pancing doang offset beneran dong. Coba lari. Itu.
Hazard, he is through here,
Oh iya loh, dikira takut nih. Prank Baresi bos.
and this is Inzaghi, and he shoots.
Bisa ditembus. Mau nyoba nembus kamu?
And we have our very first corner.
Ini paling ngoper yang sebelah sini sih orang. Ini nih, yang ini pak.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Apa bang?
Oh, it's Berbatov.
Aduh, Berbatov nggak bisa lari ya? Ah.
Raul,
Ya Allah, malah ke Raul tuh.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Azar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Raul.
Wah, gila. 2
That
biji.
is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Into the channel. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played back in. Oh, that's well spotted.
Waduh, merah.
Now it's Inzaghi. Hazard. And a shot!
Wah, Rizkar. Kakak kau nggak main
And
bang, otomatis nih ntar.
somehow he kept it
Harusnya
out.
abis ini main sih.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there.
Babak
They're
kedua
very
lah,
well
seperti
drilled
biasa,
in
Bang.
this art of counter-attacking.
Kunci permainan selalu di babak kedua, di momen-momen tertentu.
Numero 9, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Wah, di Marco malah dikeluarin ya. Ya udah gantiin aja. Ini Batistuta aja nggak main aku. Tadi tengahnya niatnya mau aku ganti sama si Neymar aja loh. Ini kakak babak kedua dong.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Driving forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Kakak SS tuh sampai belakang dia.
He's had a
Wah,
fair tumble
gila
under
sih
that
itu.
challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, adu kaki sama Gattuso, bos.
Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Alexander-Arnold is the
Musuhnya
guilty
udah
party
nggak
there.
logis mainnya, Pak, sumpah.
And the referee has shown
Kaki
him
nggak
a
bola
yellow card.
diinjak semua.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Ayo kakak.
Oh, what great chance!
Kakak.
And again!
Astagfirullah kakak,
Has
ya
come
udah dah.
back out to him.
Kakak nggak bisa syuting bang, ini ganti Donadoni lah ya. Bola ribonya Donadoni.
It is no contest. It is a landslide. And he's Saliba concedes a
Red
free
card
kick for
Saliba,
that.
udah fix.
Referee has
Yes,
gone straight to his
Saliba aku
pocket.
kartu
Yes,
merah
a second
bang.
yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Shapes to shoot! He's put it wide.
I just wonder what was on his
Saliba
mind
kartu
there.
merah,
Should
ada
have
back
put
lagi
his
nggak
foot
abis
right
ini?
through it.
Kayaknya aku masih punya Baston yang, oh masih ada Van de Ven.
Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free.
Enggak, ini.
Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through.
Mantap
Good
merah
ball,
semua.
good take.
Udah
Big
dah.
chance! Chance!
Yang penting,
surely! That's
yang
another
penting
chance!
menang bang, udah bang.
No, that's
Kalau
not
udah
troubling
menang mah
anyone.
kita bebas ya. Tinggal selanjutnya nih backnya mau diganti. Oh nggak mau ganti back. Nih, diminta jadi batok. Kakak nggak gol.
Serginho
Ci
cuts
saranno 5
out the
minuti di
pass.
recupero.
Great vision. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Merah dong kalau posisinya kayak
It's
gitu.
a straight red. He has
Merah
the
lagi
opportunity.
dong.
Well, this is worrying. He is not
Tadi
the sort
udah
of player who tends to
merah,
stay
sekarang
down.
merah lagi.
Well, they are
Warna
now
merah,
a
warna
9-man team.
cinta.
Messi is standing over this one. Rijkaard.
Oh, oke.
Crunching tackle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Foden.
Bang,
That has
musuhnya aja
been
maju semua
cut
bang.
short. Foden. He's on it. Can he get away?
Ferrer di depan.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there!
Udah menang kok
Not
nggak
so
apa-apa.
much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. And we're done.
6-3 bang, nggak apa-apa bang. Merah
So
semua
a
aja
real
nggak apa-apa.
showpiece win. This
Kita kehilangan
lot was
satu
simply
pemain inti,
far
satu
too
pemain
clever for
cadangan.
their
Nggak
opponents.
apa-apa. Kalau cadangannya nggak masalah, cuma yang inti nih ntar mikirnya. Jadi yang Saliba lagi. Kayak aku masih ada ini loh, si Mickey Van de Ven ya. Kalau Van de Ven kalau situ mah nggak masalah. Ini Jepang buangan aja apa aja dah. Oh masih ada Pau juga tuh. Mike Dida, oh pantesan lagi dia rawan cedera banget gara-gara itu. Parah merah semua nih. Kalau Van de Ven masih oke-nya apa? Dia bisa move lah ya anggapannya. Masih lumayan kenceng buat lari. Pau Kubarsi, ada Kubarsi juga sih. Kubarsi kalau nggak Van de Ven, tapi aku Kubarsi kayaknya aku lebih suka ke Van de Ven sih buat sprintingnya. Kita butuh pelari bang, biar semuanya bisa menyerang ya. Bagus mana deh statistiknya mana nih? Yang merah sih, berarti yang merah sih ini ya, si Paunya. Secara speed lebih kenceng Pau ya. Kenceng si Van de Ven. Shooting sama dribbling, passingnya kurang banget ternyata nih orang. Nggak usah dah, ngadepin aja. Kurang maju deh. Yang penting Federico Di Marco-nya aku. Woi, Marco van Basten, bos. Takut nggak bang sama Marco van Basten? Enggak lah ya. Tapi kalau secara kondisi emang lagi bad gitu ya. Ini harus ada passingannya sih. Kalau golnya bisa kayak tadi enak sumpah itu. Salto by Filippo Inzaghi, bro. Sumpah tadi tuh golnya keren banget buat bikin short aja lah ya. Udah keren banget. Gak semua pemain kayaknya bisa bakal kayak gitu loh. Bayangin pemain mana yang bisa salto kayak gitu tadi. Maksudnya apa ya, itu gol nggak mungkin sih harusnya. Tapi jangan lupa dia itu Filippo Inzaghi, bro. Gol-gol aneh terjadi sama Filippo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Ini lawannya agak
emotion.
berat nih,
The game
Marco
yet to
van
kick off.
Basten.
The excitement already palpable.
Kau nggak ngegolin bang. Dibilang babak kedua itu nanti jadi momen-momen comeback. Pemain kunci selalu di babak kedua aja.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this
Wih,
fixture?
baru juga menit berapa? Baru juga menit berapa bang? Kok udah pelanggaran bang? Perasaan bola. Aduh, harus
to release people further up the pitch.
Mana Gabriel lagi ya?
I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just
Rawannya
very good
Gabriel
in the number 10 position,
merah.
and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gabriel has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Filippo Inzaghi. Goulet.
Aduh, Van Basten kakinya emang lancang.
And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but
Wah.
free kick.
Kakak.
It's not
Kartu
taken it long,
tercepat.
and that's going to be a booking.
Tar buat
Peter,
momen
when you're
comeback
up
nih.
against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Dikit lagi dong.
Lacking in accuracy.
Jadi Marco
Well, that was
powernya
just
lumayan
asking
kenceng
too
loh
much
itu.
of himself from there.
And it's Van Basten. No outsmarting him this time.
Masalah udah kuning tuh kalau main
Neymar gets into some
sliding
space.
terus bahaya pak.
Rijkaard. And it's Di Marco. For Filippo Inzaghi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Van Basten. And it's been played through. He's Neymar!
Yang dekat ya. Oke.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Salah Neymar dikasih ke
Really
kanan
must
berarti
be thinking
mau
what
main
he has to do
crossing
to
ya.
score there.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Van Basten. McAllister. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Saliba
Nunggu
cuts it
tempo aku
out.
nih.
McAllister. Now it's Neymar. And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Bolanya dinaikin terus nih orang.
Still goalless at the moment. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Van Basten. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Barasnya
You
tetap
can't shy
kunci ya,
away
nggak
from
boleh
it.
di
You can't hide.
ya
You have to
kamera dah
front up in
ngapain
a
gitu.
setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Obama. Shot, surely! Oh, that wasn't
Welcome
far away.
Rafli
Well, that would have asked some
Firmansyah.
more good
Welcome,
questions if
halo
the
bang.
keeper had it stayed on target.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. He won't be happy with that one. Gets his head on it!
Van Basten masih ngeri banget ya.
He will be livid with himself. Howson picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Aubameyang. He's found a way through. Serginho could try cutting inside here.
Jaga sebenarnya lebih tinggi, Pak.
Now it's Hazard. And he skips past his man. DiMarco. It's Hazard!
Astagfirullah, Hazard kiri, Papa.
Wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there.
Aduh,
Not that it'll make him
kanan
feel
dia.
much better at the moment.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball's
PES
gone
tahun
out of
berapa
play.
ini, Bang? Ini eFootball, Bang. Evo.
Wriggles his way through. No, he's not getting past him there.
Aduh, kok nggak ke
Just
Inzaghi?
about came out
Astaga.
on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Aubameyang. Can he finish?
Astaga, ngeri
And
banget.
that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He's got away. Now it's Raul.
Wah, merah sih
That's a
harusnya
foul.
fix.
No two ways
Dari
about it.
belakang, Bos.
And he is going into that little black book.
Merah lah, Bang. Sip. Aduh, wasit. Nggak turun bolanya ya.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Inzaghi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Van Basten. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. A lot of space. Shapes to
Di yang jauh juga dah.
Oh, Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Pierre Aubameyang.
His position was
Udah lah, Bang.
The invitation was there
Wasit
for
Liga,
him,
aduh.
and his response absolutely
Ya
clinical.
begitulah.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked.
Buta banget
Look,
ya.
the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Barcelona
Sepatu harusnya merah loh dari
have
belakang kayak
themselves
gitu.
in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Knocks it out wide.
Dari belakang mega bola, lagi nyerang lagi kan.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Zanetti. Howson. And it's McAllister. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. The message is clear, none shall
Fine.
pass. Van Basten. Neymar.
Oke, boleh.
There's the half-time whistle. It's been no shortage
Boleh
of
lawannya, boleh.
industry or intent
Saatnya
thus
masukkan
far. A
si
little inspiration
paket
and
2.
inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an
aku
early
lebih ke
goal.
Neymar
If
sih,
that
Pak.
happens, it's a game changer.
Kita masukkan Kakak nih ya, sama Neymar nih. Neymar tuh lebih enak ke dribbling ya. Walaupun dia nilainya lumayan kecil lah, tapi dribblingnya enak, Pak. Dribbling sama yang agak ngaget gitu gerakannya. Panggil dulu ya Marde ya, pertengahan aja. Soalnya kalau Koksu aku nggak terlalu
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Tadi jadi
Peter.
loh kayak gitu loh
Just
si
looked a step
Pipo.
too slow on everything.
Goulet. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. Decent chance! And that's another good win of the ball. And he welcomes it in. Big header!
Astagfirullah.
Done it!
Van Basten loh.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nggak bisa lari, Pak.
Rijkaard gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, the way this game is offering less
Ini di Marco
possession,
apa sampai
they
bawah
need to
gini
have
ya?
a very good conversion rate.
Gimana tuh pasti jelek banget.
What a throw in. It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Goulet. And he welcomes it in.
Such good technique.
Wah,
No foul, says the referee. Kaká couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
wow.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Berbatov. Kaká!
Astaga,
Oh, it's come off the
Kakak.
upright. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Batistuta. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now he's off and running. Zanetti, and it's Van Basten. Baresi goes back to front. Great defending, strong and determined. Howson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! They've done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Wah, ada Olmo udah masuk Pak, bukan Neymar lagi.
A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was
Kalau aku
saying
butuh
to his
Neymar gitu,
teammates,
Bang.
how
Nomor
dare you
itu
doubt
doang.
me?
Karena yang skill enteng bisa buat masuk Pak, masuk keluar gitu.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier to...
Real chance!
Oh, Kakak!
He's got a goal!
Akhirnya Kakak ngegolin,
AC
Bang.
Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
Comeback nih,
classy
Bang, comeback nih,
finish.
Bang.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Musuh tuh
And
cuma
there's only
ngandelin
one word to
Neymar sama
describe
Van
that.
Basten dah, dua itu doang.
Clinical.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's another throw. Zanetti. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's there to make the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given.
Pelanggaran lah, Bos.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Good and the shot!
Yo, kita pakai momen ini, guys. Pakai momen crossing coba ya. Musuhnya ini emang kasar, bro, dari tadi mainnya. Wah, keren banget thumbnailnya Bang Kian.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's
Seperti
hardly any
biasa.
breathing space in that box.
Tapi pemainnya nggak bisa main nih, si Kakak nih malah. Baru golin satu, Pak. Berarti ntar gue bawa ini aja Neymar babak pertama ya. Gini. Ada Guler aja, gue nggak Olmo nggak terlalu suka, Pak. Lu pakai yang mana, Bang? Yang kiri? Yang baju putih, bukan yang Barca AC Milan.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Coba
dorsal
trik ya,
14,
coba trik ya.
Javier Zanetti. El dorsal 20, Neymar. El dorsal 6. Serán
They've played it
sustituidos
short.
por el dorsal 3.
Hangs
el
in a
dorsal
takes a
7.
shot.
Jadi, bro.
He's done it.
Momen comebacknya.
They just do it. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
5 minutos de descuento.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold. He ran
Merah,
himself into
Bang.
trouble
Gila,
there.
bro.
Free kick.
Kakak
given
sampai
away.
cedera, Bos.
It's a straight red. He has been given his
Gila, bro.
marching orders.
Dari belakang gitu
Well,
loh,
he stayed
Kakak,
down
Bos.
and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Berbatov. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot!
Woi.
What a big quick switch
Penalti,
over this. He's been
boy.
taken down.
Musuhnya
and
terlalu
the referee
kasar,
has
guys.
pointed at the spot. Milan have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
had too much room. It was one of those instances when
Wah,
desperate measures were called for.
musuhnya
It
nge-cheat
was a
guys,
reckless lunge.
musuhnya nge-cheat. Musuhnya nge-cheat sih ini. Musuhnya depresi guys, saya enggak. Aduh. El comeback moment divisi Tarkam asli. Musuhnya Suren bro, langsung close game itu. Aduh, divisi orang gila guys. Bentar aku lupa bawa si ini ya. Martin siapa namanya? Gabriel. Willy Salim bro, William Saliba. Udah nggak logis lah, musuhnya kayak gitu pak. Merah udah penalti, aduh. Dua ini bang sendiri. Online Willy Salim ya. William Saliba. Bawa back yang banyak, gua nggak bawa back kanan. Lebih terbape nggak sih bro? Sombrero nih perlu aja sih Mbappe, cuman nggak, posisinya susah badan dia. Betuler. Makanya Neymar aja lah ya. Neymar kedua baru ini. Game gila. Ini sampai jam 11:30 aja lah ya. Biar nggak tambah gila bang. Let's go baby. Terus dong, apa pakai baju yang putih jelek banget ya Milan tuh ya? Milan pakai baju yang putih aneh pak. Nih ya kalau pakai Neymar guys, bro. Lebih sering ketemu server nih pak, sumpah. Napa Mike Dida ini terus dah, jempalik terus dah. Tim Milanisti bos. Lu pakai PC apa laptop bang? Pakai PC. Terkadang pakai laptop. Pakai laptop bang. PC sama laptop emang beda ya? Hah? PC sama laptop sama nggak? Personal komputer kan? Pokoknya sama aja PC sama laptop. Kita Milanisti bang. Oh lupa ya William Saliba gitu. Yuk kita bantai-bantai lagi teman-teman ya. Menang comeback aja guys, beneran dah. Awal-awal kita cuma kasih 2-0, 1-0, 3-0. Babak kedua kita lebihin 1 bang.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
Dia mengulang gol.
Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Wah, Pipo.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Pep Guardiola bukan jadi pelatih dia.
A heavy challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Gabriel makes the interception. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Kalah apa sama Guardiola?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... Real chance! Goal! Milan!
Sangatlah mudah.
Milan have the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first... Goes for a shot!
Ah,
Really well taken goal.
Gareth Bale ya?
They're level.
Ini gara-gara apa tahu nggak?
Trice.
Yeah,
Gara-gara
they
kiper
say
malah
that
berdiam
fortune
diri.
favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but...
Astaga, Pipo.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Harusnya emang ke bawah aja sih. Aduh, Barres sih Pak yang
Bale
dulu Pak.
wins the duel this time. He's had it taken off him.
Bawa pulang aja Bang bolanya Bang.
Foot in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Terlalu kasar Bang
The
musuhnya
referee
sumpah.
has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. And it's DiMarco.
Ah, telat dia.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Inzaghi. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw.
Kaki kiri, gue butuh kaki kiri Pak.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chips it through. He gets big.
Tadi gue niatnya ke Inzaghi Bang, bukan ke
He's
ini.
managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Inzaghi. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... He's had a shot! And that is wildly
Gawangnya
off
pindah, Bang.
target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gabriel. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Searching pass he's played there.
Wah, ngeri bang, langsung ke batas kita bang.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Kalah tuh ngeri bang, kalah langsung ke batas kita bang.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's crossed into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh, bolanya kebongnya sampai situ pak.
You give him an inch.
Seperti biasa apa bang, babak kedua ya?
Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ah, itu mah merah, bro.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Salahnya apa? Dia ada depan ada orang juga, Pak.
Over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game.
Aduh, itu pilarnya Rizkar, bang.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! He has done it!
Merah lagi.
And once more we are all
Sumpah bro, gua nggak bro.
You score, we
Kuncinya
score.
sebenarnya ada di
Going
Rizkar
behind
malahan.
has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And
the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Bingung dah berikutnya, udah nggak ada Rizkar.
And it's 2-2.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Baresi. Kukcu. Milan finding their passes. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. Saliba cuts out the pass. Could be danger here. Face to face. There's the shot.
Donnarumma.
Brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
Bang,
more
nggak ada
than
Rizkar
that.
susah bang, ini bang.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
Kok nggak kasih
That's
pas
offside.
gini? Dia malah
Yes, it
kerau
is.
sih. Itu loh si Neymar aja minta pak. Makanya gue oper Neymar. Kocak nih emang nih.
Bale. DiMarco. Kukcu. Raul. Now Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's been drilled forward. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's De Bruyne. Nicely worked. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Buang bang, panik bang.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
53 spettatori.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Haaland.
Nggak bisa kan?
And it's made its way to him. This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been knocked clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Big chance!
Sumpah guys, Gareth Bale nggak bisa dikejar, Pak.
And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was
Kenapa
explosive.
Van de Ven
The finish,
diganti?
exquisite.
Numero 3.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, aduh salah juga ya. Harusnya Ronaldo bikin kanan aja biar dia bisa shoot itu.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Astaga, ngapa grafiknya orang otak, Bang? Kok bisa orang otak, Bang Hafid?
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Potong-potong please. Nah.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shoots! It's Luke. That's another chance.
Astaga, bola rebound.
Cruising.
Aku lupa
They
matiin
are
ini loh, auto
cruising.
substitution loh. Yang diganti malah Di Marco, Pak.
Cruising away.
Aku yang perlu malah Di Marco.
And he's only
soalnya.
too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So what can they make of this?
Kan jelek banget
Now
Van
it's
de
De
Ven.
Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball.
Wah, ngelek Bang, ngelek
Plenty to
Bang.
aim at here. And a shot!
Astaga, ngelek.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it
Oh,
forward.
great feet, that.
That is good alertness. Gabriel. Baresi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mbappe. He's found the way through. De Bruyne. Bale. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bragantino clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Kaka.
Il
Bale.
quarto uomo
Oh,
indica
some
4
tackle
minuti
that.
di recupero.
Van de Ven nggak bisa lari, Bang.
Milan looking to pass their way through, looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He came in hard, very hard. Kaká. Oh, such a clever touch.
Aduh, baliknya bolanya tuh. Nice try. Gara-gara
And
red
that
card merah
is
nih jadi
that.
susah, Pak.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
Aduh,
Momentum
payah,
shifting
payah.
this way and that.
Red cardnya malah merah, Bang. Pilar penting malah pelanggaran aku kampret. Bisa DMF ya. Nggak ada lagi yang bisa DMF lagi. Tidak punya DMF, Bang Ruben FS mungkin. Kamu cari dulu ada kamu punya.
Let the beat drop.
Ntar gue matiin dulu auto substitusinya ya. Di tim ya mati pak, gua mau gua. Oh sama ini serang-serangannya nih. Agak gila guys tadi guys, restartnya malah kart. Nggak ada jalur buat ini loh, back to strikernya tuh jadinya.
Ready for the beat, yeah.
Nah akhirnya kipernya kagak mati. Gue lebih kepo kalau ini diganti sama si KDB deh. Emang bisa, emang nggak bisa ini, saya coba aja deh. Siapa tahu juga worried gitu loh. Ya. Gas ini nggak takut kita ya. Tadi cuma kesalahan teknis guys, gara-gara red cardnya merah. Ya udah jadi bingung sih kalau red card merah nih nggak ada DNF pak.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dani Olmo!
Nggak bisa ya dia.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Rafinha. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? And that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rafinha. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most accurate pass. Decent progress down the left. No, that's been intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's in plenty of space here.
Ambil. Bares sih sekuat itu ya, kesadarannya 100 kalau nggak salah.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Inzaghi. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
And the finish! Dani Olmo. Raul. And they can counter here. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under
Wah,
pressure.
sabar bang. Kalau defensif jangan ditanya ya. Itu hanya soal insting
Now
dan
it's
prediksi
Gordon.
masa depan.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Cuma nih cara jebolinya gimana ya?
Romero
Begini ya.
kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Olmonya nggak jatuh duit.
In with the challenge. Yamal. Now it's Gordon. And it's Kukçu. And Rafinha. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet.
Mas Lampard di belakang.
Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Gantian itu yang dekat nih.
Oh, the Netherlands!
Dia mainnya ketebak ya udah ya. Dia fokus ke Rashford, terus langsung
And that was
umpan datar.
as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Mbappe.
Ngomong Mbappe-nya jelek
Okay,
banget.
being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raul tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now this could chance for a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Rashford is someone who's always looking
Neymar
to catch the
keluar
eye
bang.
with his
Susah
trickery.
posisinya dia aku
Gordon.
lebih dominan serangan
Played in
kanan
low.
soalnya. Harusnya kalau mau Neymar
Neymar.
keluar harus dari bawah.
Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Raul.
Waduh.
There is the half-time whistle.
Lumayan nih.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not
Agak ribet
It's
sih,
been
sumpah.
fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Arda kepake banget sebenarnya. Dia momen buat lari juga enak. Kakak juga sebenarnya enak tuh buat lari. Sama bener nih orang ganti pelatih. Mbappe jelek bang, ganti aja lah ya. Masuk gak tuh Berbatov?
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Gordon. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He's had a shot!
Ini kalau nggak tiang dekat, tiang jauh terus dah itu.
No, again there's no way through. Rodri.
Pasnya apa itu?
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rashford gets into a good position. Camavinga. Gordon receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Played out to the left flank. In by DiMarco.
Aduh, DiMarco nggak kuat tunjuk Pak.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. Yamal, oh, shooting chance!
Pak, bola kayak gitu bisa balik, Pak.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely shaped cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Kaká. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rashford. Now it's Gordon. And he's intervened well there. Berbatov is herring after that one. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Rafinha.
No, that's been easily repelled.
Number 19.
And here's Goulet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gordon was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And Berbatov!
bola-bola sekali sentuhan shoot aja sih menurut ya.
Right back in the game! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And here's Kaká. Kaká. Oh, this is a terrific run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ayo seruin.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly
Ngalamun
cut out.
Batistuta, Bujang.
And that has been clubbed away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kaká. And the shot! He scored!
Kakak time, bro.
They have stolen level at the last!
Comeback yuk. Bisa.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
For Netherlands,
Bolanya didorong,
All square
maklum
again
aja.
into the dying minutes.
number 24.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 18.
DiMarco has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And he's in on goal. He's shifting through. Kaká!
Oke, kakak comeback moment, Bang.
Late in the day, this could well be it.
Kakak moment.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it,
Yeah.
Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's gone forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Romero. Rodri. And that is as far as it goes.
Kakak
Milan
moment, bro,
have done it
comebacknya.
with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Kalau ini menang 1.400 ya. Tapi keren guys tadi comebacknya sih, Bro. Tadi kalah sama Van Basten langsung ya kalah kartu. Sama bansos, Bang. Maklumin gak sih, Bang, kalau bansos? Gara-gara kakak deh. Kakak itu apa ya? Ya lupa bawa si ini dong, Frank Rijkaard. Lupa bawa Rijkaard. Udah dah. Mana gue lebih demen Hazardnya. Wah, Hazard nggak ke bawah ya. Mbappe busuk biru. Jujur aja nih, Mbappe-nya busuk nih. Apa ya, dia kontrol bolanya agak minus. Nggak agak minus. Terus apa namanya? Ada tarik bola juga jelek. Pilarnya malah di ini guys, asli guys, pilarnya di Rijkaard, Pak. Kunci permainan tuh ada di DMF biasanya. Aturan tempo, serangan, defense. Yo.
So bring it on.
Masa
Height,
kemenangan satu lagi,
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Raul bosnya perlu kaki kiri kita.
It's
Ya
a goal
Allah,
kick.
malah dibuang.
DiMarco gathers from the goal kick. Now he's off and running. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Baru nyadar ya.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
White got a long way forward to join the attack. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. Shoots!
Akhirnya Raul.
Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. DiMarco. Backward it goes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kupchu. And it's Neymar. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Vicario gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Robson. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. Robson finds himself offside. Oh, nice touch. And it's Neymar. Has a shot!
Split keluar tuh harus
That
sisi ke
was a
sisi ya.
brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Raul clipped into space.
Wah, Mbappe malah
Vicario
menjorok.
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Kelamaan bang.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
McAllister. Cross deflected over the
Gue
goal
pikir
line
beneran
for a
ternyata
corner.
game grafiknya wow keren PS berapa
And we
ini.
have our very
Pakai
first
laptop
corner.
bang. Pakai laptop atau PC.
Nunez! A reprieve,
Emang
albeit
serealistis
perhaps
itu bang
momentary.
grafiknya bang?
Aimed to be... He's having a shot! Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. Baresi.
Oh.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lama banget loh itu.
Saliba is the guilty party there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Raul goes steaming forward.
Il quarto uomo
Robson
indica
gets
2
across to
minuti di
intercept
recupero.
that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kokchu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well read, and the danger is
Kalau PS
averted.
mungkin start dari PS4 bang ini bang.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Great vision, and the
Kok ke
shot!
tengah coba?
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Aku gesernya terlalu jauh itu.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of
Batin
positives
susah,
to
aku
take
kenapa aku lebih
despite
suka
the
batin
lead
susah.
being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy.
Karena dia
A little more
power lebih
composure
gede.
up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con il
Whistle
numero
goes,
15.
and we start the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself up.
He gets big! It's in! They
Untung dia.
have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Inzaghi! He can get that clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Belakang aja ya.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Baresi makes the interception.
Oh, bolanya ngawur mas.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Plays it across.
Nggak
The
bisa
referee has
tuh.
given a corner. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Neymar. Neymar will not... It's Neymar!
Kurang blue colornya, Pak.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Raul. It's a mighty effort. Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan take the lead. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Robson! Oh,
Kalau
nice.
itu ngeri, guys.
Just
Robson,
not
guys.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Robson tuh udah Liverpool apa ya dia?
Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Brilliantly cut out. But he's well positioned. Chance, surely!
Telat banget ya dia pastinya.
Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lumayan loh itu kan sini. Brian Robson tuh Manchester ya. Ini mirip formasinya ini 2007 nggak sih si Arsenal?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 11.
This is quite a battle.
Numero 19.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Numero 20.
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Numero 9.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's got tall. Oh, it's hit the post. And it's Berber. Chance for a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Darwin. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw it.
Buang aja lu bang. Orangnya kelamaan bro, mau masukin pelatih kayaknya.
Cambio di giocatori.
Udah lama banget, Gus.
Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cleared away. De Bruyne. Can he finish?
Astaga, jelek banget pasingan pemainnya ya.
And the game
Itu juga
is
kenapa
well
Mike dan malah
and
maju
truly
coba.
turned on its his head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
Wah, ini orang lama
Now,
banget
can they
ya.
hang
2
on?
menit lu kebuang buat apa, Bang? Karena udah kelar, dia udah nggak bisa ini lagi, start lagi.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Couler. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Could be danger here. He's beaten the last man. Lovely pass. but can he
Aduh,
get there?
Batistuta passingnya jelek banget.
That's a simple one for the keeper.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Neymar. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couler. Batistuta. Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Pengaruh posisi
And
sih
that will be
deh.
it.
Jelek banget mainan,
Milan
bro.
can look back at this result with regret.